So took a big step in the right direction, I would say. This was an idea that was in my head for a very long time. I just had a feeling that I have to do this. So I did it. And I'm quite proud of myself that I did it. So ladies and gentlemen, I just got done filming a film for Film UIL. And I'm the director of this project, basically. Like, even if it comes out bad, hey, I got so much to learn from it too. And in the future, I expect myself to like be doing this type of stuff. Moral of the story, it's an opportunity that I took more for self-improvement than anything else.
You lost your camera, you're trying to lose your old self. It's an interesting ride and an interesting place that you're in. Like, and what matters is that you keep on working hard, that you keep on fighting, and you keep on living more production over consumption. You need to do this. This is your moment, your life, and if you don't, you're screwed, man. Welcome to Superb. Today's video. What is the difference between good times and bad times? I don't know, really. One of the biggest differences I know that good times are just meant to be enjoyed, and bad times are meant to be spent in misery, I believe. Well, no, that's not the case, because when good times you're supposed to learn, and in bad times you just learn.
2024 has been a year of progression and growth. In that year, I found out a lot about myself through trials and tribulations that I wasn't expecting. For example, going through a heartbreak. At the moment, it completely ruined me, but that only lasted for a couple of months. And do I still somewhat feel it? Maybe. Occasionally, very occasionally. But I didn't expect to go over it that quick. Now, I'm not trying to brag or anything. I still have a soft spot. But I was just surprised at my ability to put my feelings aside and get back to work and just focus on things that made me better. I remember after going through it, there was a period of time where I just became so lost, and one thing that I turned to immediately was God. And that was one of the best decisions I made. Because of that, I found a lot of confidence in me and just a lot of confidence to rebuild myself. You can go through my channel, and before the last couple of videos of me with the short hair or this type of hair, I used to have long hair. And when I mean long hair, I mean long hair. And 2024, I kind of got really pissed off at seeing how I looked. Whenever I looked myself in the mirror, I just felt like, okay, I need to progress. I need to move on. I need to change as a human being. Because how I looked reminded me of my old ways. So I decided, let's go for a buzz cut. And that's what I ended up doing. Trust me, it was a good decision, and I felt really good after doing it. But after time passed, I found myself going to the same old habits that I hated. The same old habits that I wanted to escape. So I went and did another thing. I went bald. Like fully bald. In hindsight, was it a bit too extreme? Maybe. But I'm glad I did, because that just gave me a sign that I need to put more effort and more heart into what I'm doing, and I had to be more committed as to what I wanted to achieve. Now, I'll be honest, it has been a lot of ups and downs. It has not been a very smooth road. It hasn't been linear. What I can say is that the progress that I've made in 2024, I have deeply underestimated as compared to 2023, which I feel like, in my opinion, is my own personal peak year. I looked good, I felt good, but these two accomplishments are not compared to what I actually accomplished in 2024. What I ended up achieving in 2024 was I went from working for nobody in the beginning of the year and just partaking in school projects and making films to working with a YouTuber that I honestly dreamt about working with, and that happened through pure dedication and heart. I just went up straight and grinded my skills as a video editor and just each day made a better edit than yesterday. And honestly, there were moments where I absolutely hated it, but there were moments where I just got lost in the sauce and I just kept on it getting better and better, and I was enjoying my way. But remember how I said after I got my buzz cut, I kind of started going back to my old habits? That is a constant theme for this year, for 2024, because whenever I accomplished something, I went back to my old habits, got comfortable, and just got complacent. You know, I achieved a big milestone. Might as well just celebrate it, you know? Might as well just take a day off. But in reality, that day off hurt me more than I would like to admit. Momentum is one thing that I learned about, and how to build it up especially, because not every day was a good day, and when it wasn't a good day, momentum came into clutch. Because when I was in grind mode, call it monk mode, whatever you want to call it, I found myself just taking action, still doing shit that I wanted to do, and getting shit done on time, you know? But if I didn't have momentum with me, it would just be another shit day. I would say I started 2024 with a good mindset, but ending it off is a complete total opposite story. I didn't have momentum with me, but that's not an excuse, because I take accountability for the fact that I got complacent again, I'm not gonna lie. And that has affected me into this year as well, in beginning of 2025. But this video isn't about 2025. One thing that I do regret about last year is just not documenting my journey. Because if I did that, I would have a closer look into my own personal life as well. Seeing my lows and seeing my ups. Documenting my journey would have given me the opportunity to see as to how far I've come as an individual and a creator as well. Not only that, it would have allowed me to get to know some of you guys as well, and to bring you along on this journey of what I'm trying to build. And one other thing I regret is obviously getting complacent. It is the devil talking into our ears, just saying, hey, if you do this, you know, it might not be actually as bad. You're gonna get a lot of pleasure from it. You're gonna get gratification from it. And you know, the devil is not wrong. You do get gratification for it. At the expense of your future self. Which I should have taken into consideration. And when I did, I found myself being active. I found myself pushing myself. I found myself doing things that only exceptional people do. And I was genuinely pushing myself to be the best version of myself. The purpose of me making this video is to reflect on last year and the mistakes I've made and the achievements I've made as well. I've thought about this multiple times as well, but now it's just time for me to talk to you guys as well. Yes, I did grow a lot personally as a human being last year, and not even as a human being, just in general. But it's growth that I'm not satisfied with in terms of how much I could have grown. I'm grateful for everything that I've done so far, but I know I could have done so much more. So if you're watching this, please learn from my mistakes. Try your best to not get complacent. It's a natural thing. Yes, it happens. It happens to everyone. But try your best to get your ass up again and get back to the fight, because, you know, the world keeps on moving and nobody's stopping for you. So take into account what I've done and try to learn from it. Try to reflect yourself as well as to how you could have become better in the places that you feel like you should have. And let me know in the comments down below what you think. If you want to drop some advice or feedback in the comment sections below, go ahead. I'm always looking forward to it. And I'm also curious to find out as to how your 2024 went. I'm looking forward to spark up a conversation. So yeah, that's about it. Bada bing, bada boo. Welcome to Superb. This is me, your boy, and I'm out. Peace.